It's vlog time. And we're going to talk about the 15 steps to create a home tour in PLB. Let's go.
It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most.
Good size, they have decided to maintain the enclosed kitchen version and they love to cook. When we first saw the kitchen, we were thinking like...
Testing. Still Road, Joo Road, Changi.
So let's chat about the location first.
Yep, so we're along Joo Place. Joo Place is actually the intersecting
Pay my
road.
taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets.
What's the first step? Hey, come here. What's the first step? What's the first step for creating a home tour?
First step is research. Don't look at the camera. Don't interact with the camera. That's the whole point. Pick it up. Alright, here we have Mr. George Peng. So what do you do to prepare for the home tour?
Usually we look at a few things. Number one, we look at challenges of the house and the plus point of every property. When we have plus points for certain properties, we definitely have to talk about it. But every property has its pros and cons. So when we see certain challenges, we need to kind of provide solutions to that. Other than that, we look quite in-depth in terms of the analysis.
Can you tell us how long does it take for you to do the research for pricing analysis?
Last time I used to take quite a long while, but I think the more you do, the better you will get lah. Usually before that, we just give a phone call to the listing manager just to find out a bit more. That's the whole objective, is to be able to articulate out a lot of information that we were trained to do. This is one of the home tour script that I prepare. I like to map out like this so that it trains in my articulation, not just in the home tour but also when I do the actual presentation. I will know the landscape, I will know the pricing, I will know the master plan involvement. I think once we do that, we'll be able to put the house in a better light and to present in the best possible way.
Thank you for your time. We'll leave you to doing your job.
What's the second step to creating a home tour?
Prep.
You got it, prep, man.
You all know the listing manager is the one that hosts the listing, right? Manages the listing.
Oh, is it? I don't know, man. I'm new.
So how long have you been in the trade?
It's been about a few months.
Oh, 2 months.
Before we prep the home tour itself, we also start to prep the home. Sometimes we will give like a fresh coat of paint in the house to make it look nicer. Sometimes we bring our own staging, work with our staging partners to bring in staging furnitures so that it has that kind of show flat feel effect lah.
Basically, once the exclusive have been secured, we will go down to the owner's house for another round of site visit lah. Basically to ensure what are the items that need to bring in. Usually for vacant house wise, it will be easier in the sense that it's empty. Our preferred partner is easier for them to actually give us a proposal in terms of what the items required. Usually it's more of those that is owner occupied. Certain things we might need to put in like carpets, paintings, and even the dining kind of cutlery sets, all that. You also have to take into consideration that because the owner are still staying inside the house, probably certain items might be a bit challenging for us to put in, especially if they have young kids and pets as well. Once we have come up with the proposal, owner is good to go, we will arrange with our preferred partner, Singapore Furniture Rental SFR, to actually arrange in terms of all the logistic aspects for the staging. And once the staging is in, then we will commence with the home tour and the virtual tour shoot, everything. Of
course, we got to book the shoot dates. Let's show you our official booker. We're going to show them how to book a home tour. This is a home tour booking board. Book the shoot dates, book the drone shots.
It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you.
Book the virtual tour.
But you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living.
Photographer, presenter, listing managers, and of course inform the owners when will be the shoot. And welcome to our equipment room. This is where we prep for the shoot. Next will be shoot day.
It's been turning kind of gray in Southern California, but I'm allergic to the rain. What happened to euphoria?
1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. Trying a new camera position. Okay. So we'll talk history, location, pricing, financial first. Oh, by the way, all these cash are actually for Durian. In case. Usually carry about 2,000 bucks in the pocket.
Emergency Durian minus that.
Emergency during cash.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you take over?
Yeah, that's why.
You got appointment. You got appointment with
I need to reach back at 2. I got a meeting with Sony.
Can half an hour chop.
Josephine is tired. And
very ugly on the screen, so don't share.
这边会有 wax on。
After the shoot, we come back, and this is where we do the magic.
Now we're with Mr. Daniel. We're running through the post-production process. Can you run through with us what are some things you take note of for first cuts and roughly how long does it take?
So right now I'm doing a landed home tour at Chempaka Avenue. Some of the filler words like the ers and the rs. It's our job to remove them and make the presenter sound as smooth as possible.
Roughly how long does it take for you to do a first cut?
Usually for a big landed house, it takes me 2 days. Then for maybe like condo or HDB, it will take me about 1 day.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
We'll move on to the next portion now. So once first cut is done, we'll move on to B-rolls and music. Hello there, sir. So we have Mr. Farouk here. How do you figure out which B-rolls to put in?
For B-rolls, it's relatively simple. If he's talking about the oven, I'll put video of the oven. If you're talking about the cooker, I'll put video of the cooker and so on for the sink, etc. etc. There are also something called B-roll breaks. If you all watch our videos, which you probably do, since you're watching this video, then what?
I don't even know what you're saying.
Plays right from scratch.
So music-wise,
Okay,
how
music-wise.
do you go about searching for music?
We will choose in accordance to which music we like and which music we think fits the theme of the video lah. Ask me how long it takes to find music.
How long do you take to find music?
Honestly, right, y'all think that music is very easy to find, right? Like, it's just music, right? But no, we can take up to half a day just to choose 10 songs. Like legit, we sit here for 4 to 5 hours.
I don't know if he's answering the question or he's just rambling, but he's very passionate about this. So let's move on to the next segment, which is graphics. Bring us through your thought process when it comes to graphics. How do you start?
So let's say right now I'm doing the map portion. After I export in the audio file, I will animate the camera movement. Financial analysis or anything else that doesn't use maps, it's mostly up on your own creativity. So like the other day, my financial analysis, I came up with using a receipt, so I used it and it turned out great. So yeah.
We'll now move on to the final few portions. So let's head over there. Alright, so we're here with Zaki. Bring us through the process of doing subs and color grading.
When we finish all our rough cut, or basically the structure of the whole video, we send it to this website and voila, you got this thing called an SRT file. You just drop it in the timeline and voila, you got the subtitles right there. And after you made everything, that's when you know your sub is like perfect.
Here we have Mr. Erdi. So can you bring us through the process of you checking for subs?
Sometimes our presenters, what they say and what is being subbed is totally off. We look out for grammatical errors, sometimes apostrophes where there's supposed to be hyphens, especially mispronounced brands that are not capitalized, like jacuzzi most of the time. It's not capitalized.
What's the funniest error that you've seen so far?
I found this word cleverfully, and then I said, cleverfully, is there even a word?
So after you finish every single thing in your video, that's when you actually color the video. Coloring, a lot of people like overlook it, but it's actually very important. It's like a painting without color, or painting without, basically a painting without color. First is the color correction, and then you color grade. Color correction means if the video is yellow, you have to fix it to get everything standardized, and then you grade it. When you grade it, you just give it a theme, a look.
Alright, thank you Zaki. We will move on. So the last part of our videos will all have to be checked by our dear art director. So, hi. No.
And after all has been done, it comes here to this station to get ready to be launched. Let's have a look, Miss Jamie, the queen of launching.